Okay, we need something.
My bad.
We need something nutty.
Nutty.
Something wacky.
Wacky.
We need something. We need something.
Loony?
Yes! Loony! Yes! Now you're talking. Loony!
Yeah, Space Jam is one of the greatest movies of all time. If you don't agree, like, did you even have a childhood? Also, Hans Zimmer is scoring Space Jam 2, Space Jam, and Hans Zimmer. Just let that sink in. But we're here today because we're discussing writer-producer Ben Mekler's tweet, who may or may not have intentionally revealed the plot of Space Jam 2. So I'm going to break down this plot synopsis and discuss my thoughts on what I think works really well and where the story starts to unravel for me. So here we go. During a trip to the Warner Brothers studio, NBA superstar LeBron James and his son accidentally get trapped within a world that contains all of Warner Brothers' stories and characters under the control of a malfunctioning, all-powerful force named LG, played by Don Cheadle. With the help of Bugs Bunny, LeBron must navigate through a never-before-imagined world filled with iconic movie scenes and characters as they reassemble the Looney Tunes to rescue his lost son. Now, to get back home, LeBron and the Tunes have to unravel LG's mysterious plan and win an epic basketball game against digital gamified superversions of the NBA and WNBA's biggest stars as the entire world watches. Okay, so there's a lot going on there, a lot of moving parts, but there are a couple of things that stand out to me. We're going to start with a world that contains all of Warner Brothers' stories and characters. So this is going to be a story that is not just inclusive of Looney Tune characters, but all of Warner Brothers' IP. They're essentially expanding the Space Jam universe. So now it's not just going to be a Space Jam, but a Warner Brothers jam. So this is really interesting to me because it works from both a creative and commercial standpoint. Because expanding the story to allow for characters like the Joker, Pennyworth, and Voldemort allows the story to go in a lot of different directions. But it also works from a commercial point of view because it allows the movie to appeal to a wider audience as opposed to just those of us that grew up on the original movie and are super nostalgic for things from the 90s. I think this is a really clever and interesting way to make the story more relevant to today's audience. It's using every pop culture phenomenon at the movie studio's disposal and packaging it into one cinematic experience. I am not against that. But then there are a couple of elements in this story that have me a little concerned. Digital gamified superversions of the NBA. Digital? Gamified? Superversions? What? That sounds weird even for a Space Jam story. Not to mention a malfunctioning, all-powerful force named LG. Now I know this villain is being played by Don Cheadle, who is an amazing actor, but I still have to wonder, malfunctioning, all-powerful force? Not person, force. I don't know. I'm imagining this robo sci-fi fantasy weird part human part monster villain that is somehow all-powerful but also malfunctioning. Like, why is he malfunctioning? I mean, this movie is written and produced by Ryan Coogler, who wrote and directed Black Panther, Fruitvale Nation, and Creed, so I have faith in this movie. I have faith in his abilities to make something epic of this movie. As a Space Jam fan, are you looking forward to the Space Jam sequel? As a non-Space Jam fan, are you looking forward to the Space Jam sequel? I hope you got some value out of this video. I love talking all things Disney movies and pop culture, so thank you for letting me share that with you. Until next time.